Hello and welcome back to Greenhill Junction. So this video is all about the loco you see in front of you, Sir Nigel Gresley. I've just recently got it back from the model shop, having it DCC fitted, because this is quite an old model. It was the first set that my mum and dad gave me. It was a blue streak set, the Hornby blue streak set, and they gave me it when I was I think in my early teens, so this is easily probably 25 years old at least. So it was away down my local model shop, and it's been fitted with DCC, and it's running rather nicely. In fact, it's running better than some of the new stuff. So what I'll do is I'll just show you the loco close up, show you how different it is to the modern Mallard, especially in detail. And then we'll have a running session, because I'll now get 4 A4s and I've got 4 tracks, so let's have an A4 running session. So back in a bit, just with a closer up look at Sir Nigel. Right, so we'll have a closer look at Sir Nigel Gresley, have a look at some of the detail and the colour, and I've also got my more modern Hornby Railroad Mallard lined up as well, just so we can see the difference between the two. And immediately you can see the colour of Sir Nigel Gresley is far superior. And I mean, bearing in mind this is 25 years old and I've done nothing to this. I haven't cleaned it, I haven't polished it. It came out of the box, it went down my model shop, and it's came back and went on the layout. And it's a really rich royal blue, I guess you'd want to call it. And if I just go along, you can see the tender of the Mallard there. It's got nowhere near the depth of colour and the shine. But the main thing about the Sir Nigel Gresley that I love is the red wheels. Just the red against the blue is just superb. It looks absolutely brilliant. And you go back to the Mallard, and they've kind of done it. I mean, I don't know what that's meant to be. Were they going for a weathered look, or what? You know, I just think they would have been better going all out red or just going black. But you know, this was before they did the railroad and the super detailed, and they just brought out good models. You know, you get your separately fitted handrail, which has popped out there, I think. And I'm not going to bother fixing that because I'll just make a mess of it. But even the lettering on the tender, he's got a slight shadow on it. It just makes it stick out more, just makes it look better. You know, a little bit of detail like that, and you go back to the Mallard, and it's just printed on flat, and it's not even that bright. And yeah, you'll be saying, oh, it's because that one's a railroad. Well, yeah, it is a railroad, but I've also got another A4, Falcon, which came with the Heart of Midlothian kit, which is meant to be a more detailed model, and it's not got any better printing on it, to be honest. But yeah, it's just interesting seeing the difference between the two. Obviously this is tender drive because it's old, and that's loco drive, so it's better that way. It's got a better engine, runs smoother as well. But I do love the blue A4s. Yeah, 2 of them together just look absolutely brilliant. What's interesting is the carriages haven't changed. These are the original carriages from the blue streak. Yeah, I didn't take as good care of them. A few scuffs and dents and things like that. Obviously taking a dive off a layout at some point. But these came with my Flying Scotsman set actually. Much more modern, and as you can see, exactly the same. So, some things change, some things don't. Change for the better? Nah, I don't think so. That's stunning. That's okay, don't get me wrong. But that's just such a better model, and I'm so pleased to have it running again. So, not really much else for it but to get them running. So we'll have a running session with So Nigel Gresley, Mallard, Golden Plover if it decides to behave itself, because that's also an older one and is tender driven and likes to stop now and again, and then Falcon. So let's get some running shots going. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video and liked the running shots of the A4s going round the layout. Sorry about Golden Plover, it was being a bit of a pain, so it's been parked up like a naughty child, but still got a few of them going. So leave any comments you have, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more updates and more running sessions, and like and share the video. Thanks very much for watching, see you again soon, cheers.